Hello, Goenkans. We have to start chapter number 11, Transportation in Animals and Plants. It's on page number 121 of your textbook. Transportation, it's an important life process. All living organisms, they need to transport substances from one part of their body to the other part, be it plants, be it animals, and we have to go through transportation of both. First, we will start transportation in animals. Substances are transported from one part of the animal body to the other part for their growth, for their development. And the substances which are transported include nutrients, waste products, hormones, what we call messenger molecules, etc. If we talk about human beings, they have a well-organized system for transportation, what we call circulatory system. And it is employed for the efficient transport of materials. Which materials? Materials include nutrients, waste products, messenger molecules, etc. And human beings have a closed type of circulatory system. Circulatory system is of two types. One is open circulatory system, another is closed circulatory system. In open circulatory system, there are no vessels, no arteries, capillaries, veins. Nothing like that exists. But in closed circulatory system, the blood is closed in vessels. And vessels are of three types, which we will discuss later in this chapter. Vessels include arteries, veins, capillaries. So humans have closed circulatory system with a four-chambered heart. We have a four-chambered heart. Nutrients, oxygen, etc., that is delivered to each and every part of the body by this very system, circulatory system. And the human circulatory system consists of blood, blood vessels, and heart. Three important things are there. Again, I'm repeating: blood, blood vessels, and heart. Now, what is blood? Blood is a fluid connective tissue. It's a fluid connective tissue. It's a highly specialized medium of transport. It consists of two things: blood cells, which are in a fluid medium called plasma. So blood consists of two important things. One is blood cells. They are suspended in a fluid medium called plasma. And 7% of the human body weight, fine, blood is about 7% of the human body weight. Fine. If one weighs 100 kgs, 7 kgs are blood, rather liters. Fine. So what I mean is 7% of the human body weight forms 7% of the human body weight. Fine. And if you talk about the average blood volume, it is almost 5 liters, because there is difference between kg and liters. So blood is a liquid. We cannot measure it in kgs. We have to measure it in liters. So it is approximately 5 liters. A bit of variation can be there from person to person, but approximately it is 5 liters. Then what is plasma? Plasma is a pale yellow colored liquid. Sometimes we call it straw colored liquid, and it contains 92% water. So maximum portion is water. What is remaining 8%? Out of 100%, 92% is water. 8% is proteins. There are some, glucose molecules, hormones, urea, minerals, ions, etc. They form the rest of the 8%. I hope I am clear. Our next topic will be blood cells. This was just the introduction of transportation. Take care, Goenkans. Bye-bye.